It's very traumatic event.
Hello, Onni.
Hello.
Congratulations for making it this far.
Thank you.
We are all ears, so your time starts now.
My grandmother was spending a normal day at her house, watering flowers, when suddenly she collapsed. She was rushed to the hospital and we got a call. She had suffered from a heart attack. Now, cardiovascular disease is the world's leading cause of death. 1 in 3 people die from it. Over 20 million lives lost each year. But the worst part is that up to 80% of these deaths could actually be prevented with early detection and treatment. So why wasn't my grandmother's heart attack prevented? And why are so many people dying each year from a preventable cause? I've dove deep into this problem and talked to numerous doctors, and the answer became clear. It was time. Doctors are overwhelmed, spending hours manually measuring and comparing medical images just to diagnose a patient. We aren't missing these diseases because they can't be seen. We're missing them because we don't have the time to look. Healthcare systems can't keep up, and lives are being lost because of it. One leading cardiologist said to me, "We know what to look for, but we're drowning in images and measurements. We simply can't keep up." Now, I've always loved solving problems. I built my first 3D printers and first business at the age of 16. But when I learned about this problem, I knew what I had to do. So I dropped everything to focus on this in order to save lives. Now, it hasn't always been easy. There were times when I was studying in the evenings, working a side job on the weekends to support myself, and working on this idea during the week, nearly burning myself out. There were challenges that seemed impossible and doors that closed on my face. But I believed in the mission and I knew that I could solve this. So I dove deep into AI and medicine, areas that I had no prior experience in, learning everything I could learn from all the setbacks and from mentors and other people supporting me. Now, when things got really tough, I tried remembering why I do this. To prevent tragedies like my grandmother's heart attack from happening to other families. And this is why I co-founded Ajatella. Our AI solution automates the slowest parts of medical image analysis, producing results over 100 times faster with high accuracy and lower variability. And we're unique. We produce actual quantified results, not just disease detection, historical analysis in an end-to-end solution, so that this report that we produce in seconds gives doctors all the information they need for an informed diagnosis. We're already partnering with over 30 leading healthcare institutions across the globe to bring this to doctors everywhere. One leading vascular surgeon from the UK says that the adoption of our innovation would not only benefit any organization, but more importantly, it holds tremendous potential for improving the lives of countless patients. And our clinical trials have shown that we can increase efficiency by up to 400% when reading these images, potentially saving millions of lives and billions in healthcare costs. Now, it wasn't just perseverance to get here. I had to learn a lot of things. I had to learn how to balance my studies and my business. I had to learn how to find the right people and how to ask for help. My co-founder helped me with my weaknesses. Advisors opened doors that I didn't know existed, and the entrepreneurial community was there for me when I needed it the most. I learned that entrepreneurship isn't about doing everything yourself. It's about finding the right people and working on a shared mission together. It's about being vulnerable enough to acknowledge what you don't know and brave enough to learn it. Now, with our solution, my grandmother's heart attack could have been prevented. But it's not just her. With our solution, we can save millions of lives each year. I envision a future where sudden strokes and heart attacks become things of the past, where nobody has to lose a close one to a preventable disease. Now together, I believe we can create this future, saving our loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have a few questions for you. I'll start.
Yes.
Where are you with regulatory approvals, and also how will you drive revenues post-approvals?
Yes. So we're running clinical evaluations at the moment to get FDA and UKCI approvals, and we're expecting both of them late fall this year. In terms of revenue, we already have some signed contracts that are going to be turned into revenue-generating licenses as soon as the regulations have been approved.
Okay. Yes.
Onni, congratulations on what you're building. I would love to know a bit more about your team, and in particular, what cultural values you're instilling in the team so that you can really have a global impact.
Yes. So from the beginning, we built a global team. Our co-founder is from the UK, and we have our team members from all around the world in terms of advisors, but also the people building it day to day. And moreover, I don't believe that people work the best when they're being told exactly that this is what you need to do. But I want to create an environment where they can flourish and bring themselves out as well. And I believe that's the way to achieve the best outcomes and also to enjoy the most while building the journey.
Thank you.
Any questions over here?
Yeah. Thank you so much. That resonated so much for me as well, having
Thank
to
you.
see my own family go through it. Speaking from a brand perspective, what is Aitella, I'm assuming I'm pronouncing it right, Aitella's unique personality in a sea of medtech startups all claiming AI-driven change?
Yes. The difference that we have is that we have worked from the ground up with the doctors, actually understanding their problem and solving the problem, not just having a cool solution and wanting to sell it to them. We're actually solving one of the most important problems and the biggest problems that they are seeing, the manual measurements and the historical comparisons, instead of just the detection tools or something that would need still manual work.
Cool.
So thank you again, once again.
Thank you.
You're a serial entrepreneur. You've been involved in a number of
Yes.
projects. What would you sort of say has been your sort of most significant failure, and what have you taken into this project that you learned from that?
I think one of my most biggest failures was at first trying to do everything myself. Like the first 3D printing business, I could have scaled a lot more if I would have gotten people involved, but I believed that I needed to be a part of everything there and control everything. I was fearing the losing of the control. But when I learned that actually, no, I have to trust people, and they know what they do as well. That's when kind of things started doing a lot better and has been really helpful in the journey with this company.
Thank you.
Severa, I thought.
Yeah.
Yes?
Thank you, Onni. You're doing great. I want to know what, as an entrepreneur, has been your toughest decision that you have to face in your journey?
I'd say the toughest decisions for me personally have been from situations where we have had to let some close team members go in ways that I could have been very good friends with them as well, but we would have grown into different directions and the match just wasn't there anymore. And that has been the hardest part for me always.
Great. Nobi?
So if same technology available, if I were your client, why I should buy from you, not others?
So, well, I would say that the difference would be that we are the only solution that actually provides all the quantifiable information completely automatically. So that would be the difference. If you want something that covers the end-to-end area in multiple modalities, then you would choose us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to follow up on the question I asked you about driving revenue, because you talked about having contracts. What is the revenue model? How is it structured? Is it a subscription? What do I buy?
Yes. So it is an annual subscription license with basically unlimited scans that go through, and the pricing depends on the size and the location of the healthcare institution. So essentially, when we increase the efficiency of the doctors, they either get significant cost savings or increased revenue, and we take a portion of this.
Okay. Could you talk us through a little bit how it works exactly? Just hold my hand, take me on a journey.
Yes.
I'm going to the healthcare facility. How does it work for me?
Yes. So for you, as soon as you have taken the normal image, just the normal way, it goes through our AI and comes back to the patient system.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Onni.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
One go.